So, right now, basically. And we disconnect the light so they can't turn that out. Turn that off, get back downstairs. Flip the wire jack switch. Knock out another cop and hack a computer. From Lieutenant Detective David Carrillo to Detective Sal Godal, sorry. Subject, your theory. So, I'm a jury. The defendant has no alibi, lives alone, and had access to all the security footage that was mysteriously erased for the night of the crime. And a reputable local business owner will testify that she was the last person left alone with the victim. How much do I care that she did it in a weird way? The Delgado case is an easy close, Sal. And with your case log, you need an easy close. Just take the win. Carrillo. So, one of the police isn't as much of a lazy dick as the rest. Don't know if that's good or not, honestly. Take the elevator up to the top floor. Can't do that because he'll see me. This is kind of annoying. Can't overload his gun or anything either. Let me see here. This might work. Door activates a light. And we disconnect that. Nice try. Oops, I connected it to the wrong thing. My bad. No, I disconnect that just to be safe. Get in the elevator. This is proving to be rather complicated. Open that second door. And for the time being, shut him in there. Now, let's see. What can I do about this? Let me see. Camera. Let's see. Firing of the gun opens the door would be the preference, honestly. Let me see here. We want to do that when his back's turned, so I have enough time to get into position again. There we go. Patrol to your heart's content. I very much doubt you'll be able to do too much. And that's our objective done. Fairly straightforward. Now when he's turned around, we make a run for it. This corner gives us decent cover, fortunately. Get in, go down, take the stairwell up one floor, and out we go. That was nice. Non-lethal, we got sort of seen by those cameras. We were a ninja, and we were thoughtful, and we got the laptop. An A and $275 and an upgrade point. It's Katie. What? I just got the call. They found her in her cell. The note just said she didn't want to be a burden. Oh my god, it sounds like Katie has killed herself. This is Jackson. The recording you have of me is real, but it's not the whole story. Selena and I were having an affair. Called it. When I told her not to say anything, I was trying to protect her. From who? Intex. They blackmailed me to steal a large sum of money from Rook. I used their plan to take it, but I didn't give it to Intex. I was going to use it to blow the country with Selena. I was warning her to keep that to herself, because I knew if Intex found out, they'd have her killed. If I'd known they were tapping my phone, the irony is not effing lost. Why didn't Intex kill you too? They needed me to steal the money from Rook. We sometimes channel money through my firm to dodge tax. So for a day or two, the money would be in my name. If I died before transferring it to Intex, the money would go straight back to Rook when she inherited my company. Yeah, but why did you even tell Selena? She was a smart girl. She wasn't going to run off with me without knowing where the money came from. I knew she wouldn't be wild about stealing from Rook, but we didn't have much choice. Giving it to Intex would be worse, and doing nothing meant Intex would go public with the affair. Yeah, okay, cut to the chase. What do you want? I don't know how Rook got hold of that recording, but I know why she edited it. God, can't talk today. And I know why she gave it to you. She knows about me and Selena, and she knows about the money. If I get arrested now, it defaults back to her. She's trying to frame me. So what do you want? The full recording. Public. Online. It proves the one Rook leaked was doctored, and it proves I didn't kill Selena. The terminal that recorded it logged the location of both phones at the time. I was out of town minutes before she died. The terminal is in Intex's ops center on Harvey Street. If you can get in, you can upload the full recording from there. I'll post it as an official job so I can pay you securely. Conway, it's Rook. Ignore Jackson. You don't even know what he said. Did he say the recording you have of me is real, but it's not the whole story? Yes. Intex are still bugging his phone, and I've taken over their network. I know who killed Selena, I know exactly where he is now, and I know what will happen if that recording gets out. The killer will vanish forever. The only reason he hasn't disappeared already is that he knows Jackson's going down for it. As soon as the cops start looking for someone else, he's gone. You want to let an innocent man go to catch a guilty one? Not the word I would use. Jackson framed Katie Collins for Selena's murder, which led directly to her death. The fact that he also cheated on me and stole most of my capital just makes me less conflicted about destroying him. Point taken. Most of these options I'm just picking because they sound interesting anyways. Who is it, anyhow? I'm withholding that until you can secure Jackson's conviction. Can't we just get the real killer and then leak the recording? You could if you knew where he was. I could if I wanted that recording leaked. But if Jackson gets out, I lose everything. The money he took broke our agreement, but it wasn't illegal. I can't get it back unless he's convicted. So you want me to get Jackson convicted. How? And I'm starting to think she's kind of a bitch, if I'm honest. She wants to get him convicted so she can have her money back. The terminal at Intex that Jackson wants you to upload the recording from. I need you to get to it and wipe it instead. Jackson goes down for Selena's murder and I get my company back. And you can do what you like to the man who killed your client. It's an easy call. Okay. So we actually have to choose which of them we're going to do now. Which is... actually, I'm not sure about what I want to do here. Yeah, I just don't know which of these to pick. Because I'm fairly certain we can only accept one, because that would make sense, because it seems like they're basically the opposite things. We either help Jackson ruin Rook, who's apparently behaving like a bit of a bitch, and the real killer, provided he's telling the truth, potentially gets away, or we help her and have Jackson go to prison and to try and catch the real killer. Jackson is indirectly responsible for a lot of this stuff. He cheated on his wife, he stole a bunch of money, and he's kind of responsible for Selena and Katie getting killed. And so, if I'm honest, I think I'm going to go with Rook. Yes, she's a bit of a bitch, but let me put it this way. I can tolerate her a lot more than Jackson, who's just seeming like a grade A asshole and the kind of person I wouldn't want to be around, and if I could avoid it. So yes, we are going to help Rook, not Jackson. that didn't go so well. Let me see here. Well, he's out. We can disconnect that. Now he can't get in through there. I don't have a problem with this. Going to wait for him to turn around and be headed over like that before I make my move. And splat. Splat is good right now. Splat is indeed good. Wire jack on. Up one. Let me see here. Turn that. Let's see. We flip that switch. Then open this door. We have our objective here, but there's one of the patrolling heavy guys, which we'll have to get around. I'm sure we can find a way. Up one. And we'll be opening that door with a light switch. There we go. We just got ourselves killed. That's not going to work, it appears. We're having to be kind of noisy, unfortunately. There we go. Opened our door. Opened the other one. Okay, we'll leave that hooked up like it is for now. Flip that. I that up to open the door.